Hey guys, happy Friday. Today is Wednesday because, like I told you, John and I are going to see the Rolling Stones this weekend. It's our first trip out of town ever since we had kids, since we got married. I think right after we got married, I went to Cincinnati with him a few times. And we went to West Virginia when I was pregnant with Brooke to see one of my best friends. And we have not been on a trip or been out of town without our kids ever. And we actually invited them on this trip, but they didn't want to go, so they're staying home. So I am going to show you everything I got, and then I'm also going to show you some favorites. I had planned on doing a Amazon favorites, and I have had some things sitting on my table since I got back from out of town like a couple of times ago. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you today because I want to clear off my dining room table. You guys cannot imagine the mess that all this stuff makes. So let's start with SOMA. I went in there the other day because let me go get it so I can show it to you. I've decided I like this stool and I'll probably use it somewhere else, but I miss having a chair. I'm not much on just sitting in a stool, so I'm going to get another clear chair for this. But I saw this sleep mask last time I was in there, and I'll be honest, I thought, it's not that pretty. And it's kind of intense, you know what I mean? But what made me go back and get it is sometimes I will sleep so hard and in the same position for so long that when I wake up, I will have a sleep mask indentation on my face. And I was thinking this might be better. So do I like it as much as my other one? Right now, my favorite one is that Diane von Furstenberg one I got from Target, her collection with the eyes on it. I still like that one better. And then under that would be the Slip brand because I like the ones that are big and cushy. But I will let you know about this one. But what I wanted to do when I went in there, besides look at that, I wanted to get another one of these. This little bralette that I showed you, I think a few weeks ago. Okay, what have I got going on here? Okay, I think I crisscrossed it. When I snapped it back, I tried it on. Or are they showing that you can crisscross it? I don't know what is going on here. Anyway, I was thinking that the medium was too big because it's a little bit loose around my ribs. So I went and got the small, but you know what? In all fairness, I don't think I've tried this one, but the one I have on right now is a new style, and I got it in the small, and it fits perfectly around my ribs and, my chest, but it cuts. Let's just say it cuts. You know what I mean? And it's fine when I'm wearing something like this for the day, but for sleeping, it's not good, and it just doesn't fit. So I am a 34D. Or a 32 double D is probably what I would typically be. I don't like anything that tight. So I would say stick with the mediums. I'm going to take these back. I've already worn this one, so I'm going to keep it. But I'm going to go back and get this one. Isn't it pretty? Men love sheer stuff. Little FYI. And I love that the straps are still skinny. The band is so soft. It's so much softer than it looks. It's not one of those like plasticky bands. So I am going to return these today and get mediums. And that's what their chart says. I was just being kind of hard-headed. Okay, let's see. Let's talk about some favorites. Look how dirty these sunglasses are. These Key sunglasses. I need to wash them. They are the ultimate. I love them. The only thing that could make these better is if the rim was gold, because I wear gold jewelry most all the time. I've gotten into some silver lately, but I love them. They feel good. They just, everything is wonderful about these. I also have them in the black, but you guys know I love the pink lenses and I love them being kind of see-through. I just like that. Okay, this is the Valentino foundation that I have always been crazy about. I've always been crazy about this foundation. This color, I'm wearing it today, is MN3. I just placed an order that I'll get tomorrow with Sephora. I bought another bottle of the MN3 and I actually bought MN4 too, just to play around with it and see what it looks like. And so that's the neutral. The MA is the more golden, but I think I typically like the MN. And one of you mentioned this to me along with the All Hours. I still love them both. I don't know. I think when the All Hours switched their color shade names, it cooped me out and it made me not know what to get and all this stuff. This, oh my goodness. Okay, let me tell you what happened Monday. I was getting ready really quickly. I was trying some new things that I'm going to show you here soon. We were meeting for lunch. I had one appointment and then we were all meeting for lunch at, what is that place? It's Burgers. It wasn't Five Guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll think of it. It's a drive-in that took over this restaurant and now you can go inside and eat and it has the best burgers. So Brooke was meeting us there, John and Will, and I was in a hurry. So I put on this foundation and then I wanted to use my Chanel bronzer, the cream one. So I was putting it on. Then I wanted to use these two. This is the new, Complexion Rescue Highlighting Blush Illuminator from Bare Minerals. And this is their bronzer. I think that's what they call it. The blush and bronzer together. They sent me these in PR. They are gorgeous. I have them both on today, along with the Chanel Universal Bronzer in the dark color. So I wanted to use these that day, and I wanted to use that bronzer, and I just totally forgot to put on concealer and powder. So I loved my makeup. I just loved it. And I walked into, Cookout. I had to look it up. And then I still had a hard time finding it because I'm not used to going there, because used to it was just like a little drive-through thing and it's over by the college and I just haven't been there. But now that they have a place where we can go in and eat, we've been eating at Cookout. And I walked in and Brooke was like loving my makeup. And I said, I know, it's this foundation that somebody reminded me of. And then right then I thought, oh my gosh, I forgot to put on any concealer, any powder. And she said, oh, I like it. So I think I did a Patreon video that day and it looked, good on camera, probably not as good as it does when I do wear powder. So today what I did is I don't have on concealer. So all I have on is the Valentino foundation, MN3. And then I did do Givenchy loose powder number 2 underneath, just to keep me from, like, a lot of times you'll have that shadow or that line right there, especially on camera, but I didn't put any concealer. 2 pumps, whole face, down neck, everything. So good. These, so pretty. Love them. I think you would love them. Another favorite, of course, the Chanel Longwear lips. Just phenomenal, the best. I haven't tried anything else as good. And this color especially. Timeless beige. I think I had it on last week or week before. It's what I've got on now. It is just beautiful. Okay, another favorite. Today's Wednesday and tonight I'm going to post a makeup look. Now the foundation went a little crazy because I used that darker orangey Wet n Wild foundation, but I pulled it off. You'll see by the end it looked good, and I will say that makeup lasted all day long. I knew it was going to be like sweat proof because of the layers and the powder, but it lasted all day long, all of it. And I showed you this palette because it looks similar to the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one really just is only about 50% as good as this one. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Starlet palette. Now, I never remember seeing this Starlet palette, but maybe it's something that's on her website. Ooh, this is a good palette. It's so good. If you like cooler colors, that color right there is worth the whole price of the palette. I mean, they're all so good. The only one I don't like, it's not even this one. It's another one that I don't like the pink in it. And I think it's I Need a Nudes, the mini I Need a Nudes. I just don't like pinks on my eyes. And speaking of that, when I went into Ulta the other day, I grabbed the new Laguna Ultimate palette. And I got it, it's hard to open. I got it in the light. And I always want to love these palettes so much because some of my favorite ever eye palettes have been NARS. I can't remember the name of that other one, but there's one that I'll never get rid of. I mean, there's been several that were so good. And honestly, when I looked at this, I knew there was going to be a 50-50 chance for me to like it. This is the Light Laguna. This is a darker one, a highlight, and then these shadows. And I used it yesterday and I used it today. And I had to end up going back in with this palette on my eyes. The pigmentation is not there for me to be able to use these two as eyeshadows, and those are just too orangey and everything for me. I don't like the way it makes me look. It makes me look grungy and a little tired, mixed with upset. I've been crying. That's just not the look I'm going for. So I don't know if I'll return this or not. I may, because I'm not really crazy about these either. And I hate this because I really like NARS, but it is hit or miss. These are their new eyeshadow sticks. The ones I got are Mambo, because Mambo is always, like in their shadow, in their liner, it's always a good dark brown. And you know what? I may keep that because it is a good dark brown. The thing is, it's a little bit too dark for crease color unless you have darker skin. And it's a little too thick for just an eyeshadow. I was hoping it would, I knew that there was a chance of that, but I was hoping it was going to be a crease color for me. Now this is the one called Oblivion, and it is more of your, I was hoping this was going to be a crease color, but it's too light. So I just struck out on both of them. But if you're much darker than I am, you would love Mambo. The consistency is beautiful. They blended beautifully. I just find better colors in the Laura Mercier and in the Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown Taupe is where it's at. And even the one that I did with Christian Audette is a beautiful cream liner. So I feel like I'm being negative again. I hate that. But I just want to tell you, especially before you order them, at least go look at them and swatch them. Okay. And then this is a positive. I do have some positives. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm Oil. So it comes in the same little bottle. And the one I got is Superfine Sugar. I love that. I love her names. And I have just been putting it right on over whatever I'm wearing. Let's do that. I wore it yesterday. I like it. It feels good. I will say, I would not have even known it was a lip oil had they not marketed it that way, because it is glossy. It's not the typical lip oil. It's thicker and balmier. I really like it. I really, really like it. They have a really coppery brown one and then another one, but this is the one that I would get. Okay, this is another favorite. I just thought about it because I forgot to use it, but it's this Lanza Healing Oil Shine Spray. So this isn't like a lot of the shine sprays that you can just kind of go off on. This is something you want to be careful with, and I love it. Lustrous Shine Spray. It is just a fine mist of oil, but I'm going to show you how I use it right now. Smells good. And then I usually just do like that. And then I feel like it's good for my hair and it makes it shinier, like all up in here. Especially with blonde hair, it's hard to keep your hair shiny. Okay, so that's a favorite. Now, I did order 3 backups of the Bambi mascara, but one of you sent me a picture of a new Bambi mascara at CVS. I just have not had the chance to stop by there, so I will get that ASAP. And then let me show you some of these Amazon favorites that I've been loving. This is, oh my gosh, if you don't get anything but this from this whole video, you need it. This is actually a backup. The whole family loves this thing, and I've shown it to you before, but it is this charging bank. I bought it, gosh, a couple of years ago. The beauty of it is there's no cord, and I have learned that is so valuable. So you just literally plug it in your wall. It doesn't show. I take it with me everywhere, every trip I go on. And it has every kind of charging cord. Like even when I got the new iPhone, it was different than my last one. I just had to switch cords. Then like when Brooke and I went out of town to that wedding, she has the older style. She was able to use this. And even like sometimes in the afternoons, my phone will be dying, but I want to sit on the front porch or I want to go sit in the back or something. I can take this with me because my phone where is it? I can literally even when I'm shopping out of town, I take this with me. Okay, that's my old charger. I think it's this one now. So you take this out like that. Yep. And then what I'll do is just hold it. Oh my gosh, it's already charged up. So that is how you do it. Then when you get back to your hotel room or back inside or back home, whatever, you just simply plug it into your wall. Another thing is I have forgotten my charging cord before. I think it was when I went to an LTK conference and I was able to, I think there was like a plug on the nightstand, maybe on a lamp. I was able to charge my phone with this. So just so good. We left my old one in Florida when we were leaving, when we went to Universal, and we couldn't believe it because John said, I've got to remember that, but we wanted to charge it up for the next day, and they sent it back to us. We called and they sent it back to us. So just such a good, and I don't keep it in the carrying case. I usually just take it with me. These makeup removing cloths, the best. I have tried all of them. I even, I still use these. It's different. These I don't use to remove makeup. These from Stands Out on Amazon, they are the only thing that has literally, I can wet these, especially when I go out of town. Hot water, wring it out. You can remove every bit of all of my liner, lash glue, everything. And it's so soft. I just love them. They're the best. And last time I went out of town with Brooke, it was actually when we went to Florida. I gave her mine because she loved them so much. And then my towels. I switched over to these towels a while ago, but I was getting the white ones. Well, when the winter got here and I was thinking I might have to break down and use some self-tanner, I knew I didn't want white towels. So I ordered these in black. You know what? I'll link my last Amazon favorites video I did because I think I did show you these in there. I love them. And you know what? I wash all my towels together. White ones, dark gray ones, and the black ones, and they do not bleed onto my white towels. These are kind of high dollar for me. I've never spent a whole lot of money on towels, and they are so nice. They're so worth it. They're just my favorites, and I really love, I'm a high contrast decor kind of girl. If I could do my whole house in black and white photos, I probably would, and I love the way these look in my bathroom, and they're just the best. Okay, a couple more things, and then I'm gonna stand up and show you some dresses that I got this week. I bought this the other day when I was in Ulta, the best curling iron. Now, for the wand, I like my dry bar wrap party wand, but when I want curls like I've been wearing lately, not like today, but like in my don't react or don't get triggered video, which thank you so much for all of your feedback on that. There's so much more I could say, but that was just the beginning, but it really, I could really go into that. But anyway, thank you. But like in that video, I've been using my Babyliss 1 1/4 and then, or what is it, 1 1/2? Okay, I have two sizes. I have the 1 1/2 and the 1 3/4, I think. I wanted to get the 1 inch because I was thinking my curls might last a little bit longer after I brush them out. We'll see. But these curling irons are so good. Sometimes I just take this out of town with me because then I can decide, do I want to do a curl or do I want to actually wrap, do a wrap with the wand? And that's just where you hold the clamp open, wrap it around. The difference is having curls from here or just at the bottom. So it's up to you. And then today I did my old school, just sleeping in 2 braids, just like doing it, 2 simple braids after I dried it and slept in it. Now, something else that I have that I use when I do this just every once in a while, only when I mess up, because I messed up on this side. I don't know. I think about it, but I don't know if it's because I'm doing it in the mirror if I get messed up. But you want your front piece to go back in the braid. And maybe you even want it to, I don't know. I wish I could. I'm going to try to teach myself how to French braid. I know how to French braid someone else's hair, but I don't know how to do my own. And I probably need to do that so that I can get more at the top. But if in any case, the whole reason I bought this is when you do this, if you want to add a little bit, maybe more up top, or if you want to add like crinkle your bottoms, which you can. I have done it where I loop the bottom up in the rubber band. I like the bottoms being kind of straight because I think it's kind of funky. But I did this the other day and I loved it. I loved it. So I did it last night and I used this morning. You can do all kinds of different stuff with this. And I believe this is this Babyliss also? No, yeah, or it's Conair. Okay, no, so it's not the same thing. This is Conair Infinity Pro, but it's really cool. You can do all kinds of stuff. See, because there's a space in between that where you can like really wrap it up. And the pamphlet that comes with it will tell you what heat setting to put it on. And because my hair is fine and fragile, I do the lowest one, which is 300. And that's what I did today. So this is worth getting. If you're someone who just loves like fun hair tools and things like that, then you will love this. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot these. And this has been like the winner of the week. One of you told me, and thank you, to try the Kevin Murphy Mousse. And I love it. I love it. You know, the main reason I love it is it's like a spray. It's almost like that Guts or whatever it is, that there is another like spray like this. I have been using this and I love it. I have so much crazy new hair right here where it's growing out and it's getting thicker right in here. So I really don't need it all over. I just use it for the like crown. And I love that you can just spray it right where you want it. And it's just, I love it, love it. And then you told me to get the Hydrate shampoo and conditioner. Now, Michael, my friend here on YouTube, sent me a lot of Kevin Murphy products, but it was years and years ago. So I didn't remember how good they were, but yes, so good. These kind of remind me of Pureology Hydrate. But I ordered all of this off of Amazon because now Amazon has everybody's store, like it's the Kevin Murphy store. So love these. Thank you, whoever told me. Okay, now let's look at some dresses. I got some good ones. This dress is amazing, amazing. And right when I got this, it's from Abercrombie and Fitch. Right when I got it, when Brooke and I opened the box of all the ones I ordered, both of us thought of Carrie Bradshaw. And I could have sworn that she wore a dress similar to this, but I think it's the pinstripes that reminded me so much. I wore this the other day, and everywhere I went, people loved this dress. It is so nice. See how it has like the silicone little strip here? And it is just, let's see, I got this small. It fit perfectly. It's kind of long. It was definitely just one of those dresses that just makes you feel amazing. So if you can get this, get it. I had ordered another sequin nude dress that they already sold out of. Then I got this one, and it's a small. And I was thinking, gosh, I should have gotten a medium because it's too short. But I think a small tall would be the way to go because I do like the way it fits like through the body, but still so cute. I wore it all day yesterday because I didn't really go anywhere that it mattered, but I love the style and I knew Brooke would like this. This is really, really like my mom and her style completely. This is also something I would have worn with children, with a little pair of sneakers, you know, when I had small children and I needed to just be able to bolt at any moment, but I may reorder this and get the taller size. Okay, Walmart for the win. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you haven't seen these. The best. I told John, I said, how can I get more excited over my Walmart dresses than I do over, I'm telling you, half the packages that I get. And I think it's because they're just so good and they're so cheap and I get so excited to tell you. both of these little dresses, I cannot even express to you how soft they are. They are like something you would put on your newborn baby. That's how soft they are. Look at the colors. This actually has hibiscus in it. I noticed that when I was at my mom's. My mom and dad loved this. And I have worn it as a dress and I've worn it as a cover-up. This one, oh my gosh, you guys know how I feel about lavender. I would have put this on Brooke. Now, I did get medium because there are no boundaries and it's kind of a teeny bopper type, section. So I got the medium, which is a 7 to 9, which will be like an adult small. And I wanted to show you how stretchy they are. They are perfection. Like this is so mommy Lisa in the front yard with her babies, loving life, watering my plants, feeling like just the best. I love these with a pair of flip-flops or a little pair of wedges. Okay, and then this dress you have seen before, but when I bought it the first time, I bought it in a medium because I think when I first bought these dresses, because I bought this one and the coral one, it was not hot yet and I was wearing them under blazers. So I wanted it to be a little bit longer. Then when I tried on the mediums, they were too big under the arms. When I went back to get the corally pink one, it was sold out in small. So I got the white one. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous white eyelet dress. Very high-end looking, lined. Just couldn't be better. I mean, it couldn't be better. I love it. And this brand, this is the Time and True. And I did get the small, which is a 4 to 6. Perfection. Okay, this one, you probably have already seen this because I wore this in my makeup video that I did the other day that I was telling you about. This is from Free Assembly, very well made, but much more of it's like dress. Like it's got this little slip or petticoat underneath it. It's made, I would say 100% cotton. If I had to guess, it's Free Assembly, size small. And it's not linen. It's definitely cotton. Let me look and make sure I'm not telling you wrong here. Let me see if I can find the tag. But this is not your be in the front yard watering the plants. Yeah, 100% cotton, small. It's more of a go to church, go to work, go to an event. I think it's a nod to Palm Royale. I would easily put this on with gold shoes and pink lipstick. The pink that, I can't remember. The one I ended up wearing at the end of that video. Very, very nice and pretty. Think more like J. Crew or Banana Republic with this one. This was John's favorite. He was the one taking pictures of me on the front porch, and he always gives his commentary, believe me, and this was his favorite. This is a very sexy maxi. It does have the built-in bra cups in it, which I left in. I don't even know if you could take them out. I'm sure you could cut it and take it out, but I liked it. And I like that it's got this tiering at the bottom, but because it's this fabric, it hangs straight. So it doesn't give you Little House on the Prairie, and it has the smocking or elastic smocking on the back. No boundaries, a medium, which is 7 to 9. And let me see. I would say this is polyester because it's very stretchy. 65% polyester, 30% recycled polyester, and 5% spandex. So the recycled polyester makes it a little bit softer. Okay, and then this one, I love the print on this one. This one is a thinner fabric. This one I think is rayon. And I mean, the reason I think that's important because it'll tell you how it lays. Yeah, 100% rayon. This is a small 4 to 6, Time and True. I mean, I think most of these are under the green Free Assembly one is the most expensive one. The other ones are like $12, $16. I think they're all under 20 bucks. And this one is really pretty. It has pockets. It has beautiful colors. My mom is going to love this when she sees it. And this one is a little bit more than the pink and the lavender one, but a little bit less, as in fancy or formal than the green and white one. I really think you could make something of this and put a little heel with it, and you could wear this to work, depending on, especially if you're like a teacher or something like that, where you don't have to be extremely dressed up, but just a good little dress to have. Mommy Lisa would have worn this in the yard for sure. And then this one, I think this is the one that when I was unpacking my package, because I ordered them all together, this is the one that made me say out loud, oh my God, I love these. It's from Free Assembly. It's size small, and it's just, perfection. I tried it on with flip-flops, and I wish I would have put on a wedge. I think this with a high black or nude or white wedge or a color. Throw a color on with this. If you have some cool green wedges or something, it is just very, very nice. Cotton. I feel like it's cotton. Let me see. Yeah, 100% cotton, size small. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Definitely would have worn this all day. And then the one that I have on, this is kind of like the Skims type dress. It was inexpensive. Now, I would say this is just a house dress. I would not get this if you're planning on going anywhere, but just running out to maybe, like today, I'm gonna run in like 2 different places, but I'm not going anywhere where a lot of people are going to see me because it is thin. It's kind of like the Skims dresses. I only wear those around the house. It's, just so thin, but I love it. John really likes this one, and it goes all the way to the ground, and I am wearing my Time and True flip-flops. I love these. And then these are the shoes that I wore with the pinstripe dress. Love these. And these are very inexpensive from Amazon, and they are size 8. So they're true to size. And I think that's it, you guys. And then for accessories today, I don't have on any earrings. I've got on this necklace. Remember, I got this from the Nordstrom sale, and I thought it kind of went with my hair today. And my wolf ring from Aaron Fader, my Rolex watch, and my Ideal diamonds. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.